Following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by Herndon Coleman, Braiding, and McKee.
Well, it is time to ask the legal experts, and this morning we are focusing on Social Security disability, some important information. Joining us now is Solange McDaniel, partner with Herndon Coleman, Braiding, and McKee, and it's great to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, certainly an important topic when we talk about Social Security, very complex and so many different benefits to consider.
Yes, and actually there are two main different types of benefits for disability that I want to give you some information on. The first is SSI, or Supplemental Security Income, because that's a benefit that you don't have to actually have worked or paid into Social Security to qualify for. You have to be able to show that you are disabled and also that you have limited income or resources to qualify for that benefit. The other benefit is SSDI, or disability insurance. That's the benefit that people program, and if we pay enough in to become insured, then become disabled, we can qualify for those benefits and also could qualify for Medicare. So that program you do have to have paid into to qualify for.
Is it a process that you kind of go through with the Social Security Administration then when you're trying to get some of these benefits?
Yes, it's definitely a process. Really, you file your initial application and a lot of times you're denied. Most people are denied on their initial application, and then they don't know it, but they need to appeal. They need to appeal to what's called the reconsideration stage, and then really appeal again to the hearing stage. When you get to a hearing in front of an administrative law judge, that's really when you have the best chance of getting approved. You get to go before an actual person, a judge that's going to listen to you and hear your claim.
So it's not as cut and dry when you're first kind of reading about it. It seems like there's a lot of sort of maybe wiggle room or a case to be made for what you've gone through.
Yes, and you know, a lot of people come to me and they think that they can apply for disability only on one issue or one impairment. But it is much bigger than that. You can qualify for disability if you're unable to work due to a physical or mental impairment or a combination of impairments. So they really look at you as a whole person, and you really need a legal representative, an attorney that can help you make the best claim and present all of your medical evidence in a way that can help Social Security see that you are not able to work.
And I think that sometimes that's one of those things we hear a lot on TV, Social Security disability, and there's so many different things out there that you're almost nervous about picking up the phone and calling because you never know what you're going to get on the other end.
Exactly, and I know that when people call our office, I'm happy to talk to them, to hear what's going on in their case, and just, you know, give them some direction. Whether I can help them or not, I will at least, you know, talk to them, hear what's going on, and point them in the right direction. Hopefully it's that I can help them obtain some disability benefits and get some help.
Because you said there is a lot to be said for having that local representation, to be able to sit across from somebody and have somebody actually looking at your case.
Yes, absolutely. We have an office here in Johnson City. We represent claimants throughout the area, and they can come into our office. They can actually meet with me, meet with my staff, and that's really helpful too, because your hearing on your disability claim is going to be heard by one of our local administrative law judges. There's an office in Kingsport that does the hearings, and so you know, I think it is beneficial to have a representative that is familiar with our judges in this area.
Because I would imagine for the individual, it can be an overwhelming process. So to have someone like yourself that can kind of walk them through step by step and that understands their case.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, well, certainly some important information. We're going to give everybody, if you would like to get a hold of her, of course, she mentioned the office right there on East Main Street in Johnson Security, or in Johnson City. You can also visit their website, lawyerfirm.com, or you can give their office a call. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Herndon Coleman, Braiding, and McKee.